time we have an international group indeed. Very much like to welcome back to the studio Rocharda Morris. Did I get that right, Rocharda? Okay. And would you please get by the microphone there and if you could just introduce this great group of folks to us, an international group indeed, right? Good morning, Rocharda.
Good morning. First thing I'd like to say, it is a group of 5, but we also have here Linda Randolph, who was our team leader from Hammond to South Korea, and we also have Tom Donovan, who will lead the group, who's in charge of the group today, and they will be touring Chicago. They've toured a lot of Northwest Indiana, places within it, but this is Hammond's day they're responsible for today. Tom Donovan is our incoming president, so we're really glad that he's here. I'd like for everyone to go around and introduce themselves so you'll understand who they are and what their professional background is.
Okay, we're sharing microphones here, so bear with us, ladies and gentlemen, as we go around and introduce our very international staff this morning. Good morning, and your name is?
My name is Julius Stiglechner. I'm the team leader. I'm immediate district governor of our district 1920 in Austria, and I brought with me 4 charming, pretty, very intelligent and well-educated young ladies for this GSE group, and I think it is a really great stay.
Absolutely, absolutely. And once again, welcome to America, all you young ladies.
Thank
and
you.
I understand you've been enjoying our culture as well as some of our fast food as well, right? It's French fries are some of your favorite, right?
Yeah, that's right.
We'll join the club indeed. So welcome to America and welcome to WJOB. What do you find is the some of the highlights of your visit to America so far?
I did like in Fort Wayne that we went to the library and we're at the genealogy section, and I did enjoy that a lot.
The libraries, huh? Well, there is some culture and education indeed, too. Absolutely, absolutely.
I am delighted by the warm welcome of your guys here in Indiana. Actually, we are not living in hotels, but we stay in host families. That means that we have 1 week at the house of families, and really we are part of the family. And it's great to get your culture known through them.
And through the people, as I said in the green room, don't judge Americans on our politicians. Please judge it on our people. I had to interject that very quickly. So yes, go right ahead, young lady. Yes, you are.
Another and very interesting visit was, for example, to a chocolate factory. So we had the chance to see how chocolate is produced here, and it was really great. Especially the samples were really tasty, so we really enjoyed that.
Now, but Austrian chocolate is some of the finest in the world. I don't believe you're eating this junk in America. My goodness. It's yes, go ahead.
It was the brand, so that was really nice.
There you go. There you go. All right. All right.
Something that impressed me a lot was your culture of volunteering. We saw that you people get so much involved. You're so everybody volunteers. Everybody gives their time for the community, and that's something that isn't. Not everybody does that, and in Austria, not so many people don't volunteer. So it's really something that impresses us a lot.
Absolutely. What you're hearing right now are a group of. Is it fair to call these young ladies exchange students?
No, these are young professionals, and at this time, why don't we go around and each one of you say your name and what profession you represent.
Very good.
Okay, I start. My name is Theresia Jeschke. I'm living in Innsbruck. It's a province in Austria. I'm working in marketing and public relations for an umbrella organization which runs 5 museums. And my education is a master in history of art and master in international business administration.
Well, that sounds very good indeed. Next up, please. Your name, please.
Hello, my name is Katharina Wollhofen. I'm from Linz in Austria as well. I'm an auditing assistant at Ernst & Young, so I'm in public accounting, and I have a master's degree in business administration and economics.
Excellent. Excellent indeed.
Well, I'm an entrepreneur in the oil business. I own a family company with gas stations in Austria. But also, I'm first deputy chairman of the social insurance company in Upper Austria.
Excellent, excellent. Sounds very good indeed. Young lady?
My name is Susanne Pauer. I'm a translator and conference interpreter. I work mainly with English. I am self-employed, and I live in Innsbruck too, in the Alps in Austria.
Excellent indeed. And you are a young lady?
I'm Michaela Waldl. I'm a kindergarten teacher and principal of a preschool.
Well, that sounds very good. Educating some young folks out there, right? Excellent. That's got to be
That's
very
right.
rewarding to you, right?
It is.
Is that something that was a lifelong ambition for you?
Yeah, it was. I already knew when I was very young that I want to do that.
Excellent. You should be very proud of yourself. Excellent. Excellent.
You know, one of the things that you learn here are the differences between the cultures and the differences between our economic and political systems. Would you talk a little bit about your education system?
I think the basic difference is that our education system is free after 30 months till after university. And our compulsory education is from 5 till 15. I think those are the basic differences.
At 15, what happens at that point?
You have the choice of doing an apprenticeship or going to high school, meaning that with 15 you already can do a job and going 1 day a week to school till you're done with 18 and already can be a clerk, office assistant, carpenter, or electrician.
Are you paid for the apprenticeship?
Yeah, you are getting paid. An average about $500 at the beginning, and it raises every year till they're done with their apprenticeship. On the other hand, you still can do high school like you're used to with the 4 years having the degree going to university or college, or you have the chance to do a 5-year high school like I did as a kindergarten teacher, meaning you having subjects and lessons pushed together in 5 years, already having an additional education being kindergarten teacher. And so I was done with 19, having additionally a degree and an education, so I could have the just choice going to university, college, or being a kindergarten teacher.
Well, that is a major difference in our system. Julius, would you talk a little bit about what the GSE program is and how these ladies were chosen in order to be part of this team from Austria?
Yes. The GSE group exchange is, I think, a very good thing, which is financed by the Rotary Foundation and gives young professional people a chance to improve their professions going to other countries. And this is exchange between two districts. So we expect your Indiana guys in May in Austria. And you see, you learn a lot as young people. You have the chance to get new attitudes and to be involved in other cultures, other companies, and so you get impressions and can use it at home for your profession.
Excellent indeed. I've got to believe that a good many times the students going overseas will encounter some cultures that they have not encountered so far and may perhaps spur some new ideas for their
That's
companies
right.
back in their homeland.
Yes.
And this is a great exchange indeed, the exchange of ideas as well
You're
as
right.
cultures. A
Yes.
great thing indeed, yes. Yes, indeed. Rocharda?
You know, this is something that's been going on a long time, and Hammond had the opportunity to choose to be part of a team that went to South Korea, and Linda Randolph from our district was that team leader. And Linda, I'd like for you to come forward a little bit and get in on a discussion on what it means to be a team leader and to lead a group of young professionals in a foreign country that you may not have been to.
My visit to South Korea was an awesome opportunity. We had 5 young people, basically from the South Bend, Fort Wayne area. It's very difficult for young professionals to have a job that will let them leave for 4 weeks. But I did travel with 2 individuals that were involved in education, 1 business person, someone that worked for the Chamber of Commerce, as well as an individual that had a private company. And the cultural experience was awesome. I was most impressed by the education system. Those countries in the Asia area are very, very serious about education, quite different from what we've experienced here in the United States. But the overall visit was one of goodwill, one that allowed us an opportunity to learn more about each other. So we certainly welcome these young people. I'm really proud of the fact that Rotary extends itself in so many ways. So this is our group study exchange of young professionals. Rotary also offers opportunities to high school students that can go to another country for a year and study abroad. And we had our conference this weekend, and quite a few young people were impressed by what Rotary actually does. So it is definitely an organization that lives the service above self through different ventures, such as the group study exchange. So we're proud to have these young people from Austria.
Julius, can you talk a little bit about, as the district governor for your district, what you get involved in?
Our district, 1920, is Western Austria. That's Upper Austria, Salzburg, Tyrol, and Vorarlberg. It's very neighbored to Switzerland, and we have 65 clubs in our district. So many clubs do services in the view of humanity, help people. Also, just they live in the village or near, but also in other countries. This then is financed through a magic grant model by the Rotary Foundation. That means that the money we spend will be doubled, and we will have to do it with another club in this country. So there is more the importance in clear water, in health care, especially for babies and mothers, for literacy, that means education, for developing communal infrastructure in undeveloped countries, and at least the understanding, the international understanding for peace.
That's some of the same things I think we do in our district, so there's some similarities between us. The
I'm
other
sure.
thing, Saturday at the conference, you did a wonderful presentation on your history and some of the social concerns that you have, as well as just basically how you're really involved in the environment. And I'd really like one of the young ladies to talk about things that you do in Austria, recreational activities, home life, things along that line.
I think nature is really important for many Austrians because we live so near to nature. We don't have so many big cities. Our biggest city is Vienna with 1 million inhabitants. And for example, Theresia and I live in Tyrol in Innsbruck. That's in the middle of the mountains. When I go out of my house, I can turn around and go up the mountain. And in 15 minutes, I'm in the woods, in the mountain, and you'll have the cows around. And it's really, it's nice because you have everything in the town that you need, but at the same time, you're out there really quickly. Or if you drive 15, 20 minutes, you can go up to the mountains and really, really enjoy nature. So I think we see it more directly, and we want to preserve it. Many Austrians think green. I think we want to use food that comes from our farmers that live nearby. 80% of our food is produced by local farmers. And then we like to recycle. We really recycle anything that we can find. We like to ride our bikes. We walk a lot in towns. Many people in towns ride the bike and walk because it's much more convenient than to take the car. It's easier. You get there more quickly. And yeah, we like anything that takes us outdoors, hiking, skiing, walking, things like that, swimming in the lakes.
AM 1230 WJOB, you are listening to the voices of some great, charming young ladies from Austria, a part of the group study exchange.